Bonjour et bienvenue sur Dark Otaku Gaming, je suis Devil et nous allons tout de suite continuer ça même axe, saison 2. Nous sommes à l'épisode 4 si je ne m'abuse. Et la dernière fois on nous avait dit que Bosco avait disparu. Ah, est-ce qu'on va voir comment Bosco a disparu? Ah non, c'est juste nous qui entrons chez Bosco.
Okay, we're in, boys.
Bosco! Free anti-mind control helmets for the first 50 lunatics to come out of hiding!
Ah, s'il sort pas avec
I've
ça...
been telling you, little pals, he's just plain vanished.
S'il sort pas avec ça,
We
c'est
better
qu'il
look
est
around the
vraiment pas
joint
là.
for clues.
Good plan, Sammo. Guess that's why they call you guys in for the brainy stuff, and leave the senseless violence to the likes of me.
I deeply resent that comment, Mr. Paper.
Yeah, Flint. We're gonna have to join together and use every detective skill we know to find Bosco.
Well, that's a no-go. Any more ideas?
Let me think.
Ah d'accord, on peut aller chez Bosco du coup. Est-ce qu'on peut aller derrière le comptoir?
I've always wondered what Bosco
Ah.
keeps hidden back here.
On va enfin savoir ce
I've
qu'il y a
always wondered if
derrière.
he's wearing pants back there.
Eh, qu'est-ce que c'est que ça?
Wow, it's everything we needed to solve last year's hypnotism conspiracy.
Whew! I'd kill for a time machine right about now. Of course, I'd kill for just about anything.
Ah, j'ai vu là, il y a... Attends. Un carton qui nous aurait permis de gagner contre Lincoln. Là, il y a un poulet qui mange du caca. Un GPS à boule de viande, je sais pas à quoi ça nous aurait servi. Est-ce que je peux regarder plus en détail?
It's everything we needed to solve last year's hypnotism conspiracy.
Whew!
Ah!
I'd kill for a time
Il
machine
y a des
right
cheat
about
codes
now.
qui nous auraient permis
Of
de
course,
vaincre
I'd kill for just about anything.
Internet plus facilement. Et là, il y a un truc pour entrer dans le truc de chez Bradiculture directement. Et il y a des cornichons, je sais pas à quoi ça nous aurait servi, mais bon, c'est ça, Max. Ah, il y a une
It's
tête de Moai.
Bosco's My First Moai Head toy.
On l'a offert à Lincoln, celle-là.
It says the code is in my head.
We better find it soon then. It must be getting lonely.
Le code est dans ma tête. Y a rien d'autre?
Bosco? Nope, different weenie.
Et là, il y a un digicode. Donc, à mon avis, c'est dans la tête de Moai. Mais où est-ce qu'elle est, le truc pour faire un scanner?
It's
L'écran
Bosco's
est là.
lighted display board.
Sismographe, microscope, radio, théorie globale. Une machine à rayon X.
It shows you what's inside.
Ah, il a même le plan de Ugbliss.
All right, let's have a look at your x-ray, Mr. Moai Head.
Tellement de
We'll see what's
références.
causing that persistent tinnitus.
Prognosis, Sam?
Either this toy has a tumor the size of an overfed cat, or it's too dark to read it.
Donc en fait Bosco aurait pu nous aider à résoudre tous ces crimes si c'était pas juste un connard.
It looks like...
Ah, 5-3.
Say it?
It looks like Bosco's as clever as you are at cutting-edge intellectual humor.
You gotta admit, that is pretty funny.
Donc je regarde encore.
It's the x-ray I took of Bosco's Moai Head. A piece of paper inside
5-3-1-8-0-0-8.
says 531-8008.
5-3-1-8-0-0-8. 5-3-1-8-0-0-8. 5-3-1-8. Ah, il le fait tout seul.
You did it, Sammo.
Let's check in the bathroom for more clues.
Est-ce que c'était écrit Boobies ou je rêve? Est-ce que c'est Boobies sur une calculette?
It's the x-ray I took of Bosco's Moai Head. A piece of paper inside says
C'est Boobies sur une calculette.
531-8008.
Alors on va pouvoir aller dans les toilettes de Bosco. La dernière fois que Sam y a été, enfin que Max y a été, on n'a jamais pu y rentrer nous. Et il y a même sa figure sur le truc pour dire
Let's see
qu'il
if
peut y
there's
aller.
anything in the bathroom to tell us where Bosco's top secret bunker is.
Oh, il y a tous ses
Or maybe
costumes.
the bathroom is his top secret bunker.
This is exactly where I'd want to spend an apocalypse.
I sense that something terrible happened here.
Ho ho! You don't know the half of it.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça?
The Bosco Tech Drain Liberator 6000. I'm not going anywhere near that thing.
Not after seeing what it did to that sludgy delivery guy.
The sound alone still haunts my
Paranoïaque.
nightmares.
des kits de survie pour paranoïaques ici.
Bosco's been ordering nothing but baking soda and paper mache. Bosco has all his shirts specially treated to block out the thought control rays.
Lest nefarious forces take control of his nipples.
Ouais, c'est écrit que les t-shirts sont démagnétisés.
Hot toilet wine. Everything Bosco would need to survive for months.
On peut prendre?
A nice aged bottle of Nippy Valley.
Woof! Nippy Valley Woof. For party time or any time.
Some idiot left the cork out, Max. It turned to vinegar.
Oh! Un balai à franges.
I would clean up in here, but I don't want to disturb any evidence. If you explode it, they will come.
And if it's brown, flush it down.
Baking soda plus vinegar equals eruption.
Sounds hot, but they didn't leave a phone number.
Bosco's
déguisements de
disguises,
Bosco.
each more offensively ludicrous than the last.
Attends, alors ça c'est épisode 2, 3, 4, 5. Celui-là, donc, c'est pas encore été fait.
A jumbo-sized bag of cotton balls.
Don't open it, Sam! I can never eat just one.
Faut pas les bouffer. Des volcans
Tons of
inachevés.
model volcanoes just like the one on Easter Island. It's like Bosco was obsessed with this shape.
Like I'm obsessed with the shape of Bosco's unnaturally bulbous forearms?
A little like that, but slightly less creepy. Not big enough. Bigger.
Est-ce que c'est Bosco?
Sheesh, even bathrooms aren't safe from natural
Est-ce que
nail
c'est
enhancement spam.
Bosco qui voulait faire... comment?
There's no way I'm touching that towel. Not after all the people who've been using it.
But Bosco and I are the only ones who ever come back here.
Exactly.
Il y a du bicarbonate dessous.
Bosco keeps plenty of baking soda on hand to keep the bathroom fresh. It's an industrial-sized barrel of baking soda.
Est-ce qu'il faut que je fasse ça? Non, parce que regardez, là, il y a un baril explosé. Là, il y a un volcan. Et là, il y a un baril plein. Mon hypothèse, c'est... Si vous l'explosez, ils viendront. Vinaigre plus soda égale éruption. Pas assez... Non, attends, pas assez gros. Et... S'il a disparu, peut-être qu'il a réussi en mettant du vinaigre là-dedans. Donc...
What was that for, Sam?
That barrel was looking at me funny.
Et ça s'est changé en vinaigre. Je suis sûr que c'est ça. C'est ce qu'il fallait faire. Sinon, j'aurais juste gaspillé. Voilà, l'explosion. Donc une
And
éruption.
the school board said our cases had no educational merit.
Do it again! Do it again! What's that noise?
Oh, j'avais raison. Et eux, c'était des aliens du coup.
They've come for us, Max. It's THEM.
Good! About time we found out who's responsible for this travesty.
Donc maintenant, on va affronter des extraterrestres et essayer de retrouver Bosco. Et si on trouve Bosco, bam bam bam, on pourra le ramener au magasin, bam 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 bam, et lui acheter un slushy, bam bam. Parce qu'on a putain de soif. Oh. Hein? Bosco?
Look, I can explain.
Did you get a haircut, Bosco? There's something different.
T'as fusionné avec
Finally
Bessie?
see a doctor about that, personal problem?
You guys done?
Yeah, that's all we got.
Good. Now shut up and help me!
What seems to be the problem, Bessie?
That elevator over there, it's horrible! I went inside looking for THEM, but when I got out, I saw my mother! It gets worse. I ran out of there fast as I could, and when I came out, I was like this. You gotta fix it, guys.
Oh, mais qu'est-ce que tu fais ici?
What are you doing on an alien spaceship?
I got tired of being scared of THEM. I finally said, bring them on. I built this device that let me predict where they were gonna show up next. Then I let them come on and take me.
So, did you get udders, or are you a boy cow?
That's none of our business, Max. What happened next, Bosco?
I used the device on myself, to test it. After that, it's all a blur.
Et où est ce détecteur?
Where's this THEM detector device you were talking about?
I don't know. I must have lost it in that elevator after I got turned into this thing.
Et où sommes-nous?
What is this place, Bosco?
You guys still don't get it? This is it. The center of the entire operation of THEM.
Kinda sparse for the headquarters of a sinister cabal bent on world domination.
You don't need much room when you can go anywhere you want through time and space.
Et où sont les
The
extraterrestres?
place seems pretty empty. Where are THEY hanging out?
I don't know, but you can bet they're around here somewhere, just waiting to probe us and turn us all into freakish animal-human hybrids.
Bosco, Sam is standing right here.
Et explique-toi pour tous ces volcans là en
What's with
bas.
all the volcanoes back in your store?
Guys, try to keep up. Haven't you figured anything out yet? The volcano is what summons the spaceship, fools!
Sam, is it my imagination, or are we being scolded by the guy who's half cow?
Maintenant on peut l'appeler Bosco.
Don't go anywhere, Bosco.
Now where am I gonna go looking like this? Help me get back to normal, guys.
Normal? We'll get you back the way you were before, but we're not promising more than that.
Alors, un haut-parleur.
Looks like some kind of weird alien radio. It's the elevator's emergency recall button.
D'accord.
Moo.
What did you say? Hey, Max, what do you think this thing is?
Calibrating. Complete. I now have mastered your primitive but no less valid language.
Oh!
Please choose from the following topics of conversation.
Identification
Who are
système.
you?
I am this craft's artificial intelligence. I supervise the operations of this craft and the activities of its crew.
Where's the crew?
They are currently occupied with the craft's primary mission.
Et
They
c'est
will
quoi?
arrive shortly to detain you for your own safety.
What happened to Bosco?
The intruder made unsanctioned use of the time shuttle.
Mais c'est un TARDIS!
How do we use that elevator?
Simply choose a destination. Additional destinations can be opened using convenient pre-printed time cards.
Where's the crew?
They will
Donc ils vont arriver.
What are my options?
My personality can be configured to respond in the style most appropriate to the user. Please choose from the following options.
Oh! Politiquement correct, suggestif, injurieux, passif-agressif. Ça, c'est
Passive
bien.
aggressive.
Selection acknowledged. I'll just alter my entire personality matrix to make you more comfortable.
We'd like to get a time card, please.
I cannot print a time card until the captain chooses a destination.
Ok. Quitter.
So long.
Fine. Leave. It's not like I was still talking.
Il y a une sortie là.
Bosco's oppressors could spring out of there any moment. Ray guns blazing.
Ok.
Moo.
What did you say?
Move, fool.
There appears to be an 18% loss of efficiency in the starboard tachyon pulse perambulator. It'd take me 4 days to fix.
You have 30 seconds.
C'est... On dirait un épisode de Star Trek quoi.
Either we've seen a huge spike in theta wave radiation off the port bow, or I have no idea how to read this thing.
Ok, maintenant on peut s'intéresser à l'ascenseur. Une carte temporelle Bosco. C'est juste pour pointer quoi. Ok, c'est un Tardis ce truc quoi. L'ascenseur c'est un Tardis. Je suis désolé, c'est soit un Tardis, soit c'est la machine temporelle de Bill et Ted quoi.
Bosco's again? How'd we end up back here?
Judging from the
différent,
lack of
par
safety railings and ready availability of guns and ammo, I'd say we've gone back in time. Seems to be sometime in the early sweet mother of mole sauce.
You fools gonna buy something, or do you want to make a baby?
Well, now, you must be Mrs. Bosco.
That's Ms. Bosco. I don't want any part of your oppressive patriarchy.
Fair enough, ma'am. Miss, you.
Who are you?
Sam and Max, freelance police.
Finally, the police. Maybe you can help me catch that fool.
Qui voulez-vous retrouver?
Which fool did you want us to catch exactly?
That man who just came in here yelling about conspiracies and busting up the place.
Bosco always did know how to make a memorable first impression.
Nah.
Can you tell us more about the man who trashed your shop?
He took one look at me and screamed.
That should narrow the list of suspects down to any man with eyes.
Then he stumbled back and ran right into my baby maker.
Ouch!
On va ouvrir l'œil pour repérer les
We
vandales.
can't take the case, but we'll keep an eye out for your vandal, Miss Bosco.
I swear if I ever find him, I'm gonna make sure he gets no pleasure in this life.
Aw, I haven't heard a tale of motherly love like that since the Manchurian Candidate.
Nous sommes ici
We're
pour
here
aider
to
votre
help your
fils.
son.
I don't have a son. You think it's not enough I'm a businesswoman and inventor? A woman's only useful if she's got a son.
It's not that. We're friends with him.
Well, acquaintances.
We know him.
We've spoken to him more than once.
Doesn't matter. I'm not defined by my children. But when I do have one, she's gonna be the most perfect little angel.
She, elle a dit, donc elle veut que ce soit une fille.
What was that you said about making a baby?
I'm made uncomfortable by this line of questioning, Sam.
That's just because you're scared of a world where career-minded women don't need to be tied to a man to have a family.
Oh.
This ain't the past anymore. It's the 1960s. They can talk about putting a person on the moon, and I can invent a baby-making machine.
Ça, c'est une catastrophe.
Well, how does this baby-making machine work?
You just take a DNA sample from the mother and the other person and combine them in that machine. Let it bake a couple hours, and you've got a beautiful baby girl. Or boy, I guess. I've already got my own samples in there. I'm gonna test it out tonight after closing.
How do you get the DNA samples?
Isn't that obvious? Saliva, fools!
Well, naturally.
Oh, of course.
Where'd you get the father's sample?
Oh, him. Well, I was just in Washington, D.C. for a special occasion, and when I was touring the White House, I met a nice man in a dark suit. He was polite and didn't say much. Seemed like his spit was as good as anybody else's, so I picked him.
Me dis pas que c'est lui. Me dis pas que c'est...
See you later, Miss Bosco.
comment?
We're gonna pick up some swinging 60s
gentifon.
chicks and start a groovy hullabaloo.
Ou le
Man.
père de la gentifon.
Cut it out, Max. You don't even like girls.
Oh, right.
You got a problem with women?
Nah, just never interested. With all the general malice I have to get done in a day, girls are just a huge waste of time.
Donc...
I have never been as turned on as I am right now.
Oh.
What?
You just never found the right woman, and I never found the right man. Forget the baby maker.
Catastrophic temporal anomaly detected.
Oh.
Run away with me, Max, my white stallion.
Curse my irresistible animal magnetism.
Vous devriez vraiment
Miss
réfléchir.
Bosco, I really think you should reconsider.
I can already see us, living next door to that nice detective.
Well, it would be nice having someone to do my laundry,
You don't even wear clothes.
and yet I always end up with so many blood-stained shirts. 'Tis a mystery.
C'est vrai.
Think of your children. What about that?
I won't need kids once I have the love of my Max. He'll be my new little pet project.
Oh.
Max just isn't that into you.
Oh, geez, Sam, show a little tact. What he means to say is, there is absolutely no way, no how I would ever be interested in you until the day the Earth is consumed by the flames of our exploding sun.
You say that now.
Mais Max est un psychopathe.
Max is belligerent, recalcitrant, and quite possibly psychotic.
So you're jealous, is that it? Want to keep him all to yourself?
I never knew you felt this way, Sam.
Oh.
Temporal anomaly detected.
Shut up! It's not like that.
Max n'est pas
Max
fait
is
pour
no
vous.
good for you.
Oh, I can fix him.
Mais putain, mais Max n'aime même pas les
Max doesn't
filles.
even like girls.
They're a nuisance at best.
Hasn't been interested since... Well, when did that start exactly?
I think it all goes back to that time we were... No flashback? Okay. Well, it's been ever since junior high.
Attends, je ne suis pas prêt pour m'engager.
I'm a bad seed. I can't be faithful to just one woman.
Oh, I'm enough for at least a dozen women. You dog, you.
Nous venons de mondes différents.
We're from different worlds. I'm from Earth, and you're from the freakiest planet of the freak system.
Opposites attract, baby. You're the only man not falling over himself to get me.
Nous venons de... Vous seriez nul en première dame.
I'm president of the U.S., and you'd make a lousy first lady.
You just don't know what you want. I may not be the first, but I'm the last lady you'll ever need.
Je bosse trop pour avoir une vie
I'm married to
sentimentale.
my career.
They had the ceremony in Canada because it's legal there.
All those excuses you keep making just prove you need me.
C'est pas à cause de vous,
Just
c'est moi.
looking at you repulses me.
And that's from a guy who has a 12-volume scrapbook labeled Things I Have Shed.
You can try to push me away, but I know how you really feel.
Non.
I think I'd rather take napalm in an IV drip while being pulled through a wheat thresher than spend another second with you.
You can't get rid of me that easy.
Mais... En un mot commençant...
Look, lady, you just don't get it. I'm just not into you.
Keep on protesting. It just makes me know you're the one.
Mais... Appareil de datation à
Hey,
carbone
Max,
modifié.
remember that old carbon dater we got from Sybil last year?
Yeah, we gave it to Bosco so he could keep scanning his weenies.
Looks like he's made some modifications to it.
Qu'est-ce que ça fait du coup?
Not happening. It printed out a card with the Intergalactic Freelance Police logo. Sounds intriguingly futuristic.
Je voulais pas cliquer sur...
Nothing doing. It printed a time card with Stinky's logo on it. Nah. Nope.
Don't touch that. I made that simple when my spit was most fertile.
Regardons les armes.
They're
They're beautiful.
En fait, Max est flingue
baby
sexuel.
food and bum wipes. If you use less of one, you wouldn't need as many of the other. This sample has been completely contaminated by milk. It'll have to be replaced.
Et d'ailleurs, le logo de Max a été transformé en logo de paix.
Russians send first woman into space.
Soon they'll send all their women into space.
Il y a une autre bouteille de vin, mais celle-ci elle n'est
A
pas.
nice aged bottle of Nippy Valley brand vinegar.
Ah, some idiot left the cork in, Sam. It's still wine.
Let's just let that breathe for a few decades, Max.
Ah, du coup, voilà, je viens de m'aider dans le futur.
We're better to crunch numbers than in the John. My
Bon.
paws are spotless. Oh, the
Serviette.
germs look so young.
Hein. Je me demande ce qui se passerait si je scanne Madame Bosco. Ou les saucisses. Du coup, on a d'autres dates dans lesquelles aller.
No siree. Nuh-uh.
What was that?
It printed a time card with a presidential seal and some strange numbers.
Alors attends, et si je mets les cartes? Là. Est-ce que du coup on va voir Sticky? Ah, Stinky le vrai?
What do you think you're doing?
You know, the usual. Traveling through time and stuff.
Override. You've caused a catastrophic temporal anomaly. You're going back to the ship so you can think about what you've done.
Oh. Est-ce qu'il va me transformer en vache aussi? Oh, Bosco est en train de disparaître.
Just look at what you did.
Sam, what's a catastrophic temporal paradox?
That!
What the hell did you guys do?
Max, when you made Mama Bosco decide not to have a baby, that meant Bosco was never born.
But if Bosco was never born, then we never would have gone back to meet Mama Bosco in the first place. Neat!
Are you fools just gonna stand there explaining everything, or are you gonna fix me?
Sheesh! Give a guy a cool cow body, and all of a sudden he's the owner of the time stream.
Ok, donc il va falloir qu'on change tout ça. Est-ce que je peux scanner Bosco?
Bosco already scanned himself with this thing. No way.
Ok. Faudra scanner d'autres gens. Bon, qu'est-ce qu'on fait? Le bureau ovale. J'ai envie de voir à quoi ressemble Stinky, le vrai.
What do you two want?
Oh.
It's the one true Stinky!
Are we glad to see you?
Why?
Parce que t'es mort.
Still, it's a new person to talk to.
Look, Sam, it's us as impressionable preteens!
Oh, ben.
Well done!
Et il va à côté d'eux. Le gâteron.
Looks like Girl Stinky was telling the truth for once. The gooey molasses tar cake really is an old family recipe. Looks like Girl tar cake.
Je voudrais le scanner.
Not happening.
Ok. Parlons à Stinky du coup.
Hi, Stinky.
Are you the parents of those two parasites?
Well, not exactly.
Although we do still have a time machine, so I wouldn't completely rule out the possibility.
That's gross, Max.
I'm just saying.
On vient du futur.
We bring a warning from the future.
In about 25 years, you're going to be murdered.
Murdered my swollen pancreas. I once wrestled 4 rabid grizzlies while standing on the back of a rutting alligator while being pelted with Karari-tipped darts and fighting off a case of irritable bowel syndrome. I'd like to meet the man who could murder old Stinky.
Hi, I'm Max.
Max, c'est vrai, tu vas
Honest,
mourir.
Stinky, we're detectives and we've seen all the evidence. You're gonna get offed.
When? How? And who's going to do it?
Well, we don't know exactly.
Detectives is really more of a catch-all term for guys with guns.
C'est ta petite fille.
Some woman claiming to be your granddaughter has taken over your restaurant.
Granddaughter my cleft palate. I never had any children.
Really? A cantankerous, misanthropic, hairy old cuss like you would be great with kids.
Perhaps. Someday.
Oh, je viens de
Yeah,
modifier
I
le
don't want to
temps.
rush you, Stinky, but if you're planning kids, you're going to have to get on that pretty quick.
Nous sommes des inspecteurs de l'hygiène.
We're from the Public Health Board.
Almost none of the vermin in this establishment are wearing federally approved hairnets.
Government types. Pah! Weak and pathetic, the lot of ye. You can't even begin to comprehend what I'm doing here. My dishes will challenge the weak and weed out the inferiors like you jelly-jawed lip-flappers. Only the strongest will survive. It will be glorious!
So, are you going to show us to our table or what?
C'est comment les années 80?
How are the 80s treating you, Stinky?
What are you two still doing here? No animals allowed in my diner.
It's okay. We're service animals.
Est-ce qu'on peut avoir une
Can we
table?
be seated already?
No shirt, no shoes, no service.
We're being discriminated against, Sam.
On veut passer notre commande.
We want to order something.
Too bad.
We'll take a pan-fried red panda with... What?
Can't you see? I'm so close to perfecting my gooey molasses tar cake. I can't be arsed to cook for you hooligans when I got so much cooking to do.
Du gâteau de goudron gluant à la
What's
messe.
a gooey molasses tar cake?
It's based on my ancient family recipe. But my proud, knuckle-dragging forefathers never thought to use my secret ingredient.
The blood of innocence.
Nutmeg. You're both wrong, and you're both stupid. It's the one thing no one has ever thought to use before.
Je veux goûter au gâteau
I'll
gluant.
test your tar cake for you, Stinky.
Sam can and will eat anything.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? To just waltz into a restaurant and order something to eat. You're just trying to find out my secret ingredient. Well, you won't, because it's the one thing no one has ever thought to use.
Ok, à bientôt.
Thanks for the chat, Stinky.
Just go away and die.
But most of all, thanks for just being you.
Donc il y a sûrement un truc à faire avec le gâteau.
Looks like girl tar cake... No siree. I've already scanned myself with this thing.
Non, scan Stinky.
Weird, it doesn't work on him for some incomprehensible reason we don't care enough about to pursue further.
Good. Keep your fancy gewgaws and who's what's it's away from me.
Ok, ça marche pas sur lui. Bon. Ah, il y a un tournevis.
Can I borrow that screwdriver? Well, as long as you promise to bring it back. I hate to think what would happen if I had to stop working on computers. Sure thing, kid.
Là, je vois qu'il y a...
Check this out. It's from 1963, and it's signed by the president. My dearest Maxine, meet me tonight at Stinky's. Wear that dress I like, the one where I can see your... Holy! I didn't think they knew that word back then.
The president's wife wasn't named Maxine.
What is this, the Temperance League? Lighten up!
Looks like this case has a screw loose.
Oh.
Another
Il y a souvenir
satisfied
du diable.
customer.
À mon avis, le diable, on va le retrouver dans le prochain épisode. Hein.
Max, distract Stinky for me.
Bah,
Oh my God, look,
prochaine
Stinky!
saison.
Yeah, what?
Vu que la saison s'appelle
Somebody's trying to
The
break into your
Devil's quelque
display
chose.
case.
Real smooth, little buddy.
Parlons au petit Sam et Max du coup.
It's our old pal, Bluster Blaster.
Wait your turn.
Hey, little guy. What are you scamps up to?
I'm only playing Bluster Blaster, the newest and best video game ever made. Duh.
Nice try!
Vous êtes des associés en couleur
Shouldn't you
courte.
kids be doing something constructive? Or at least less nerdy?
Today I get to do anything I want.
You do anything you want every day, Max.
You're the best!
Allez, je dors.
Why don't you kids go outside and play?
Why would I go outside when my best friend's in here?
Gee, Max.
Oh yeah, Sam's here too.
You're radical!
J'adore ce
What's
jeu.
so great about
Bah,
this
tu
video
l'adores ce
game?
jeu.
Are you kidding? This game is the only thing that really understands me.
You rock hard!
See what I mean?
Tu restes ici tout seul.
Wouldn't it be healthier to get your validation from other people?
People are dumb and they just don't get me.
You're the greatest!
See, it's like the game knows what I'm thinking.
Les jeux vidéo
Playing
ont
that
interdit
game
ta
so much
croissance.
is unhealthy, little guy.
You're awesome!
Unhealthy to hear the truth? I don't think so.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe
I
aujourd'hui?
vaguely remember something very important about this day. What was it?
There was my party. Duh.
Don't forget that prom and after-prom kissing retreat tonight, Max.
Boring.
Great job! You're getting better!
Et la fête de l'école?
That prom sounds like a fun and informative time for a young person. Why aren't you there?
Couldn't you get a date? Loser. You're the loser. Loser. No, you are. Jenny Tallarico asked me to go, but I turned her down. She just doesn't get me like Bluster Blaster does.
Great move! You almost dodged it!
Jenny t'adore.
Wasn't Jenny Tallarico the girl who had a crush on you for years, Max?
I don't know. I never noticed. They call her Jenny Tungarico because she'll kiss anybody and she uses her whole mouth. Grody! Grody!
Bon, je pense
Just
que ça
say
sert à
no,
rien de
little
discuter
buddy.
avec lui.
Word up!
Parlons petit
Hey,
Sam.
champ, what are you working on? I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
But we're strangers who have candy and cool guns you can play with.
Well, that should be okay. I'm working on my new arcade game, Bluster Blaster.
Qu'est-ce qu'il a ton jeu?
What are you doing with Bluster Blaster? I built him from a kit. Now I'm just working on the AI.
Now I remember! You used to be a total nerd, Sam! Funny, though. All this time we've spent talking to the cops, and you never once mentioned you're the guy who built Bluster Blaster.
Just never seemed relevant, I guess. What's wrong with the video game? It's fine, I guess. But with only a 1 megahertz processor and this 8-bit I/O adapter, the AI doesn't get enough cycles to... Can the dork lingo, Chubbs. Just give me the recap. It'd be easy enough to download a new AI, but I haven't found one that's any good.
Va jouer dans la rue.
Shouldn't you kids be outside playing or dating or whatnot? Outside? It's 8 o'clock at night.
When I was your age, I would have set fire to at least 4 different categories of things by this hour.
Nuh-uh. You would have been playing that video game all day, just like he is.
Don't you sass me, boy! You're lucky that you grew up to be the only one who knows how to use the time machine, kid.
Tu me
Aren't you
sembles un
worried
peu...
you're turning into something of a... well,
Dweeb? Doofus? Dorkwad?
who cares? I don't need you guys or anybody else. Max never calls me names.
That's right, Poindexter.
Good shot!
Regarde comme je suis classe.
Wouldn't you rather grow up to be as cool as I am? With a boss car and a detective job and a huge gun? Would I have to be as fat as you, too?
Temporal anomaly detected.
You got lucky, punk. There's got to be something more constructive to do than work on this game all night. Well, there is that prom at the school tonight. This year's theme is Summer of Awakening Desire. Lame.
Lame! Lame!
Well said!
Bon, à bientôt.
Make good choices, son. Didn't you guys say I could play with your guns? We lied, kid.
Remember this. It's a good life lesson.
Est-ce qu'on peut les scanner ou ça a déjà été fait? Il y a un scan en Buster Blaster.
Nuh-uh. I've already scanned myself with this thing. I already scanned Max with this thing.
Mais c'est pas les mêmes. Bon, il y a quelque chose qu'on peut récupérer ici.
Old Stinky was the only one who could make a restaurant feel like home.
Bon, puisqu'il n'y a rien à faire. Allons à la police intergalactique. Et après on ira chez le président, étant donné qu'on a une lettre présidentielle, ça devrait nous permettre d'entrer, je suppose. Oh, c'est le futur.
Look, Sam, more visitors.
I don't know how to use a light bulb with that.
There, Sam.
Il s'est transformé en Davros de Doctor Who. Bon, avant de parler à nous-mêmes,
Where we're going, we won't need coach.
Observons un peu notre bureau à l'heure actuelle.
Whoa!
Wow!
I hate pack rats.
Ouais, je veux voir ce qu'il y a dedans.
Whoa!
I hate pack rats.
Arrête, j'aimerais bien faire un arrêt sur image pour voir ce qu'il y a dedans.
Whoa!
I hate pack rats.
Je voulais vraiment savoir s'il était toujours là, tu sais. Trou à rats.
High-tech rats. What future dystopia is this?
Et pourquoi il y a une maquette de
Looks like
volcan
we
ici?
kept Bosco's model volcano after all these years.
Blowing things up for science will never go out
Et
of
le trou est
style.
toujours là aussi.
It says Stinky's Stick-Tight Adhesive, based on an old family recipe. #1 throughout the entire galaxy, with secret ingredient vitamin 13.
It
Bitume
can't be all
13.
that big a secret if it's on the poster.
Maybe secrets are different in the future. It's an obituary from the local paper.
More More
Aw.
trophies from our victims! Who'd we get this time?
Local mariachi Pedro died this week due to complications from...
From what? A perfectly aimed bullet to the evildoer's cold black heart?
I can't read the rest. It's too blurry. The bulletin board's all wet and ruined. We must get careless in the future.
Who cares?
With this bad boy, we'll never need another file cabinet.
Donc maintenant on a un ordinateur mis sur Anus. Les grenouilles mariachi sont toujours là. Parlons au Max,
Hey,
Max
Future
du
Max.
futur.
Oh, hey guys! Look, Sam, more visitors for your special day! Comically backwards past versions of ourselves!
Nah, I want to keep these shoestrings.
That's nice, Sam.
Alors c'est ça le futur?
The future is a baffling potpourri of peculiar sights and odors.
Yes, our advanced world must be frightening and confusing to you. I'll try to speak slowly so that your 21st century brains can understand.
Tout est différent.
So much in the office has changed.
Oh, the wonders I could show the two of you if I wasn't afraid of violating the time stream. Yeah, the time stream's asking for it. Well, okay. In the future, we can make phone calls to other people even when we're not at home. My God! And our cars now have additional brake lights above the rear seats.
Et où sont les robots?
What about robots? Do we have robot slaves in the future?
With lasers? Oh, you uncultivated savages. Robots are used for controlling our spaceships these days. Surely you've heard of the Maintron 28,000 line? Well, of course! Right, Sam?
Everybody's heard of that. I can't shoot, Max.
De futures enquêtes sont-elles
You must have
passionnantes?
been having a ton of exciting future adventures in space.
No, we don't take that many cases anymore. We try to stay mostly around this street and the neighboring shops. Still?
Comment on a fait pour soigner
Do you
Bosco?
remember how we cured Bosco of his parentage problems?
Bosco. Oh, he's the guy who invented Skynet, isn't he? No, I was hoping I'd be the one who did that. I don't remember much about that case. Something about spit, wasn't it?
Ah, donc il y a bien une histoire de crachage. Je vois qu'on a réussi à quitter le vaisseau
I'm
spatial.
glad to see the old freelance police are still in business.
Yes, dear
Je vais un peu
stupid
sur-
past
voilà.
Sam. But of course, now we're a wholly owned subsidiary of Stinky Corp.
J'ai tapé sur mon téléphone Sam et Max, saison 3, et ça s'appelle The Devil's Playhouse. Donc, enfin, techniquement, le Playhouse, c'est. Comment dire? La maison pour jouer du diable, quoi. La maison d'amusement du diable. C'est pour ça que j'ai dit qu'on allait croiser le diable dans pas longtemps. Parce que la saison 3 lui est consacrée apparemment. Ou alors c'est que c'est totalement autre chose, mais qu'ils ont mis Devil, parce que dans le futur, je remonte le temps pour dire au créateur de Sam et Max, il fait une saison 3, de m'inclure dans le titre, même si ça n'a rien à voir. On s'en fout de toute façon. De toute façon, on va forcément aller voir un des démons, quoi. Faut aller chercher le Père Noël, putain. Stinky Corp, c'est quoi?
What's Stinky Corp?
Get a load of this, Sam. These yokels have never heard of Stinky Corp.
Bah
I
non.
don't feel like playing darts right now.
Yes.
Il est sénile.
Well, anyway, Stinky Corp is the mega corporation that owns everything in the future. Stinky made enough money from her diner to take over the world? No, cretinous Max. From her super adhesive.
Le super adhésif de Stinky.
What's this about Stinky Super Adhesive?
It revolutionized the whole galaxy. Now it's used for everything from scrapbooking to alien spacecraft. She's claimed in interviews that it was based on an old family formula. But Sam and I think we figured out the real secret. It's made from mole men.
Oh. Et qu'avez-vous fait pour vous distraire?
If you're not taking cases, what do you guys do?
I've become an expert in volcanology, and Sam is... Well, Sam is in his own world now.
Great transmogrifying vapor wolves of Rigel 17. Booster rocket through the Van Allen belt. I'm in my office.
Il y a un problème,
What's
Sam?
wrong with the other me?
Oh, he's fine. Mostly. The years add up, though.
It's lint from my pocket. This should be useful later.
À plus.
Be seeing ya.
So long! That's how we say goodbye in the future.
Est-ce que je peux parler au vieux Sam?
Hello, future me. I can't shoot, Max. Apparently, all those years of adventuring have taken their toll. I can't use these things together.
Ok, donc lui il est complètement ravagé du ciboulot. Allons au bureau ovale maintenant. Je pense savoir c'est qui qu'on va utiliser comme IA pour le jeu. Étant donné qu'on a une IA sur le vaisseau alien qui est totalement perché.
Look, Sam! It's my summer office!
I don't think so, Max. Take a look around.
Alors c'est pas la même époque.
Welcome to the Oval Office, visitors. Next tour begins in 30 minutes.
This is a long time before the horrific sequence of events that led to your presidency.
I'm not leader of the free world here? This will not stand!
Alors on a
This
le
far in the
globe,
past, I assumed the Earth was still flat.
la statue de Lec qui est déjà
I'm
la
guessing they
même.
couldn't fit a television on there.
Quelque chose que je peux utiliser sur le bureau, non. Le calendrier présidentiel, est-ce que je peux y toucher maintenant?
It's the official calendar of the United States. The best part of being president is changing the date for the entire country.
I don't want to change the date right now. I'm temporarily confused enough as it is. Whee!
Des photos.
I wonder who's in this picture.
It probably came with the frame.
The father of our country. Annals of Americana.
Voilà. Il n'y a rien à récupérer. On va parler à l'agent Siphon.
Hi there, random Secret Service agent.
I can answer any of your questions. Please don't touch anything. I'm Agent Superball.
Super Ball?
It's a code name, sir. I'm a bouncer. Secret Service humor.
In the future, we know a guy who looks just like you, with the same name.
I've never seen you before, and there couldn't be another Agent Superball, sir. The code names are unique.
Oh, Super Ball! I get it.
Où est le président?
Where's the president?
He's in the war room. Important national crisis. And when I said national crisis, I meant to say he's just watching television. We are not at the brink of war with Cuba.
All right, Sam, our mission is clear. Nuke the commie
I think
bastard!
we've seen enough of the war room for one lifetime, Max.
Yeah, you're right, Sam. Having to hurt people from a distance takes all the fun out of it anyway.
Vous aimez bien le président?
What do you think of the president?
He's the greatest man who ever lived, sir.
Oh, these poor bastards of the 60s having to grow up in a world without David Arquette.
Vous avez des ragots sur le président?
Heard any good gossip about the president?
Extra toes or nipples, can't talk to the press without slices of ham stuffed down his pants. Stuff like that.
The president is beyond reproach, sir. I won't hear any more of it.
Vous travaillez ici depuis
How
longtemps?
long have you been working for the White House?
Just a few months. I've already been assigned my first door.
That's all you do? Guard this door?
Not at all, sir. I also provide tours, run the patent office, and narrate public service announcements.
That's
Eh
a
bien.
lot of work for one man.
I'm still new. In 40 years, I'll be promoted to receptionist.
On a besoin d'un papier
We
officiel.
need your help with something official.
What will it be, sir?
Bah, je sais pas encore. On veut un brevet. Un brevet, tiens.
We want exclusive rights to produce our latest invention.
We wish to crush competing inventors to see them driven before us and hear the lamentations of their patent lawyers.
Very well. What'll it be?
Un berceau auto-berçant, une nouvelle litière pour chat, un moteur à mouvement perpétuel, matériel chirurgical rigolo.
Colostomy bags made of bubble wrap. As much fun to pop as they are to wear.
That's clever, sir. But I can't just issue a patent on an idea. I'd need a sample of the invention, plus an explanation of what makes it unique.
Non, rien,
Just
je
keep
pense qu'il
guarding
me
that
faut
door.
un
Gladly, sir.
échantillon du gâteau de trucs. Vous n'avez pas vu
Did
à
you see a
Bosco?
strange woman in here a while ago?
Assertive career woman, asking everyone to spit.
That's the one.
Yes, sir. I admired her independent spirit and sass.
Nous voyageons dans le
We
temps.
came here from the far-off future.
Aren't you amazed and surprised?
Isn't that shocking?
I've seen a lot of things, sir. It takes a lot to shock me.
Oh, really?
On va vous
I bet
surprendre.
we could surprise you.
Can't be done, sir. I'm imperturbable.
On On vient du
We
futur.
come from the beginning of the 21st century.
In the future, television is delivered through thick cables instead of being sent through the air.
Does that not blow your ever-loving mind?
Not really, sir. I'm not easily startled.
Il faut qu'il crache. Nous sommes vos
We're
nouveaux
your
enfants.
new sons.
And we want to live in your house and raise my children of questionable parentage.
And we're both axe murderers.
And I'm voting for Barry Goldwater.
Nothing?
It's like I said, sir. I'm not startled easily.
On a
We
tué
killed
votre
your dog.
chien.
I'm surprised, sir.
Really?
Yes, surprised that you try that one again. It never works.
On abandonne.
All right, we give up.
The man's a rock, Sam.
Nice try, sirs. I almost felt my pulse rate increase there.
Keep up the good work.
Thank
Je
you,
crois que je
sir.
sais comment le surprendre.
My dearest Maxine, meet me tonight. Tender caresses down your... And a donkey. Love, the Prez. That's very shocking, sir. Where were they going to meet?
Inside Stinky's Diner.
Stinkies!
I can't believe the president would eat at Stinky's. I've lost all respect for the man.
Et hop, de l'ADN.
It's a national heirloom that Super Bowl spit all over. It's a national heirloom.
Ah,
It
ça a
printed a
arrivé.
time card with our logo on it.
Avec notre logo.
Nope. According to that letter, this isn't the only thing the president licked.
Et j'ai pas encore de truc pour prendre des échantillons, donc... Attends. Parce que j'ai une nouvelle carte, du coup... On n'a pas réparé Bosco, malheureusement.
What are my options?
My personality to the user. Please choose.
Passif agressif.
Passive aggression.
C'est déjà fait. Et comment je fais pour le faire pour récupérer l'IA en fait?
So long. I really don't want to screw that. Appears to be made of the finest leather.
Don't joke about that.
Carte temporelle du bureau. Comment je fais pour récupérer cette IA? Bon, attends. On va déjà mettre ça là. On va retourner chez Bosco parce qu'il me semble qu'on a sûrement oublié quelque chose. De quoi faire nos tests ADN. Parce que là, Bosco est en train de disparaître parce qu'elle est amoureuse de lui. Ah, c'est ça que j'ai
what's
pas
this?
pris.
It's my chemical sampler. Get somebody to spit on it, and it gives you a sample test tube for the baby maker.
Mind if we borrow it?
Go ahead. I already got all I need.
C'est ça. C'est du lait qu'il y a là-dedans. Et c'est pour ça que Bosco est devenu une vache. Alors je vois qu'on arrive à bientôt 1 heure de vidéo. Vous savez ce que ça veut dire? C'est que c'est la fin de cet épisode. N'hésitez pas à vous abonner, à mettre un j'aime, à commenter cette vidéo et à la partager. Je vous dis à la prochaine sur Darkotech ou Gaming. C'était Devil à plus.